Donald Trump was desperate to be friends with Elton John, but repeatedly failed to win the Rocket Man singer over. Trump has been all over the headlines after turning himself in at a Georgia jail on charges that he illegally schemed to overturn the 2020 U.S. election in the state. The former president was in and out of Fulton County Jail in less than an hour. And, speaking to journalists before he boarded a plane to leave Atlanta after his county jail booking, Trump insisted he had done nothing wrong. Trump may be starting to have regrets over his conduct, but one thing we do know he wishes he could change is his relationship with Elton. His former national security advisor John Bolton's book, The Room Where It Happened, shined a light on Trump's relationship with the pop megastar and his advocacy of his music. According to Bolton's book, as reported by the Daily Beast, Trump tried to have Secretary of State Mike Pompeo deliver an autographed CD with John's song Rocket Man to North Korea's ruler Kim Jong-un. Poll: do you think Trump should be the next president of the United States? Trump didn't seem to realize Pompeo hadn't actually seen Kim Jong-un, on Pompeo's subsequent trip, asking if Pompeo had handed the CD over, Bolton reportedly wrote. Pompeo had not. Getting this CD to Kim remained a high priority for several months. The president said something like, "Boy, I bet Elton will get a kick out of this," a former senior Trump administration official told the Daily Beast in a 2020 article. It seemed like he hadn't spoken to Elton John in a while. "I know from my conversations with the president that he finds it regrettable that he and Elton John haven't been closer during his presidency." Don't miss: Donald Trump Jr. cashes in on dad's arrest with mugshot t-shirts and mugs. Latest, Republican frontrunner to be Trump's VP says he backs UK-US free trade deal. Latest, Dr. Shola blasts Donald Trump in fiery debate on mugshot and witch hunt arrest. Latest, Trump tried to get Elton to play at his inauguration, but got a very cordial no. "Thank you so much for the extremely kind invitation to play at your inauguration," wrote Elton in an email. "I have given it a lot of thought, and as a British national I don't feel that it's appropriate for me to play at the inauguration of an American president. Please accept my apologies." But Trump got a major kick in the teeth when Elton performed for President Joe Biden on the White House lawn to 2,000 fans last September. It comes after a defiant Trump has spoken out after turning himself in over the fourth criminal case against Trump since March, when he became the first former president in U.S. history to be indicted. Since then, he has faced federal charges in Florida and Washington, and this month he was indicted in Atlanta with 18 others, including his ex-chief of staff, Mark Meadows, and former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani, under a racketeering statute normally associated with gang members and organized crime. Speaking at Atlanta Airport after his booking, Trump said, "This is a very sad day for America." He claimed his arrest was an example of election interference. "When you have that great freedom to challenge, you have to be able to, otherwise you get dishonest elections," said Trump. "What has taken place here is a travesty of justice. We did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong and everybody knows that. I've never had such support," he adds. "We have every right, every single right to challenge an election that we think is dishonest," added Trump, before thanking journalists for coming. He then boarded his jet Trump Force One to return to New Jersey.
Who's in our hearts? mountain.